Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. I can't believe we're already on the last week of our 4-week flexibility series. Bittersweet moment, you guys. We're gonna finish off this week by getting back into the lower body. So today is gonna include a nice flow, but focusing on flexibility in that lower body. So find a little bit of space to move. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. All right, so we're gonna begin by sitting down, but bringing the soles of the feet together and the knees out nice and wide. So I want you to just find that sweet spot of distance between the heels and the hips where you can sit up nice and tall. So feel free to sit up on a block or a blanket or anything at all. But we're gonna take our hands and place them on the knees. And you can just use your knees as a little bit of support to help even sit up a little bit taller. So we're just gonna take a few moments here just to start to find the breath. With each inhale that you take, I want you to sit a little bit taller. And then as you exhale, just let it go. Take another inhale and exhale. One more nice big inhale and exhale. Awesome, you guys. Keep your eyes closed just a little bit longer. And you can stay sitting nice and tall in your butterfly pose. Or if you want to add a little forward fold or a big forward fold, you can start to tip the upper body forwards. So if you're grabbing onto your feet and you're pulling yourself down, try to resist doing that. Just let your hands just rest, maybe even away from the toes, and be nice and gentle. Just let the upper body fall as far as it wants to. Feeling a little something through those hips, maybe even into the inner legs, maybe the outer legs, maybe the glutes, wherever you might be a little sore or tight today. And then if you are folding, let's use an inhale. Start to come all the way back up and just bring the knees together. Give yourself a nice little hug, a little rock from side to side. And we're going to come all the way into tabletop. So you can cross your ankles, coming forwards, and find your hands and find your knees. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Bring your knees in right underneath the hips, and we're going to tuck the toes under. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Lift all the way up into your downward facing dog. So feel free to take your dog for a nice little walk. You can bend one knee, straighten the other. You can even get those hips involved. And as we are in downward dog, just continue to deepen the breath a little bit, warm up the body. Awesome, you guys. All right, with your next inhale, start to look between your hands. And as you exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Keep your feet about hip width apart and use an inhale. Lift your upper body halfway. Start by bending the knees a lot here. Lift that chest. Take another breath in. And exhale. Let's fold. Inhale. Come back halfway. Lift. Exhale, fold back down. One more inhale. Just that upper body's lifting up. Exhale, fold, plant your hands and step or walk your feet all the way back into downward dog. We're going to bring our feet together. Big toes can touch. And then use an inhale. Lift your right foot, that right leg up into the air. As you exhale, lower your right foot back down, right next to the left foot. Inhale your left foot up, three-legged dog. And exhale, drop it back down. Right side again, inhale that right foot up. Think about finding the length through that leg. Wake it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, drop it down. One more on each side. Inhale, right side. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, drop it down. Take an inhale and look between your hands. Exhale, walk or step to the top of your mat. You can bring your feet together or keep them hip width apart, but inhale, lift the upper body halfway up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way, or just halfway, exhale. Let's fold back down. One more. Inhale, just that upper body's lifting. And exhale. Fold forward, plant your hands, and take just that left foot and step it back onto the mat. We're going to drop that left knee down and sink into a nice low lunge. So you can keep your hands on the mat, or you can start to bring the hands up to the knee. And if you want to go a step further, inhale, reach up, even look up, but sink into those hips. Nice, you guys. Stay for an inhale. Exhale. Let's lower the hands all the way down. Bring that front foot to the back of your mat. Set up your downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale your right foot up. Exhale, we're going to send that right foot through back into the lunge. This time, if you want to lower your knee, you can, but you can keep it up as well. And the same thing, we're going to lift the chest if you'd like, and you can reach up if you also want to do that crescent lunge. Take another inhale. Exhale. Let's lower the hands. Inhale, start to look forward. Exhale, bring your back foot all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Take your right foot this time and step it back. We're all going to drop the back knee this time. Set up that nice low lunge. I want you to feel this through that right hip flexor. So stay with your hands down or start to reach up. And if you want it, inhale, add your arms. Breathe. Find that balance. One more breath in. And using an exhale to lower your hands down. Take your front foot, step it all the way back into your downward dog. Feet are going to come together. Inhale your left foot up. Exhale, let's send it through, lunging one more time on that same side. So that right hip's getting some love. Sink into that front knee. Feel free to drop that back knee down or keep it lifted. Inhale, reach up if you want it. Breathe. One more breath here. And use an exhale. Lower down. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale. Bring that back foot up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway again. Exhale, let's fold. Plant the hands. Step all the way back into your downward facing dog. Awesome work, you guys. Take another breath here. Breath out. And then slowly, let's drop our knees all the way down onto the mat. So we're going to have a seat. You can start by extending the left leg out, and we're going to cross the right foot over top of the left leg if you can get it there. If not, just bring it to the inner thigh. But if you can bring that foot to the top of that left leg, we're going to actually bend that bottom leg in. So again, only if it feels right. You can keep that leg out there, or you can bend the knee and plant the foot. So you can actually lean back, bring your hands behind you just to help support. And we just want to find a little stretch through that right leg, that glute, that hip a little bit, but then entire right leg. So if you want to go further, you can just kind of scoot your hips up towards your left foot, and that's just going to bring the legs closer towards the chest. Think about you're in reclined pigeon if you were laying on your back, hugging your legs towards your chest. Any discomfort through that right knee, flex your foot, your right foot, that one that's crossing over, just flex it. It'll take some pressure out of that right knee. Awesome, you guys. So if you scooched your hips forwards, you can start to scooch them back, and you can straighten that bottom leg if you did bend it. And then we're going to switch sides. So the right leg can come out. Again, maybe just resting the foot on top or to the inner thigh. This works too. And then if you wanted to take it further, you can lean back a bit, bend that right leg in, move those hips. Just find what feels right. Just a few breaths here. Remember to flex the foot if you feel any discomfort in that low knee, or if you just want to. It's kind of a habit for me just to flex that foot. But breathe wherever you are, you guys. Awesome job. So slowly, let's start to make our way out of this. Drop that bottom leg down, uncross your legs. You can shake it out if you need to, but we're going to come back into down dog. So cross those ankles, come back onto your hands and knees, and then whenever you feel ready to lift up into your downward dog, go for it. Let the head be heavy. Using an inhale, look between your hands. Exhale. We're going to walk our feet all the way up, but start to walk them out to the edges of your mat and turn your toes out a little bit so your heels are kind of pointing in. We're going to bend our knees. So if you can find a nice deep lunge, maybe you're up here and your hands can't quite touch the floor, maybe you can come all the way down into a yogi squat, bringing your elbows to your knees, maybe your palms are coming together, and just find that balance. So squat however you want to squat, but get as low as you can go. Just a few breaths here, you guys. Lift the chest wherever you are, maybe even close your eyes. Let's take one more full breath. And then bringing your hands to the mat if you can. Use an inhale to lift the hips. Turn the heels out just a little bit. And we're going to fold forward. So you can bend the knees here as much as feels good on that low back. But feel the length through the back of those legs. So you can straighten them as much as feels good. Let the arms, let the head just be heavy. Awesome work, you guys. Take another breath here. And then if you can plant your hands on the mat, we're going to heel toe or step the feet all the way back, either hip width apart or all the way together. Take an inhale, lift your upper body halfway up. Exhale, let's fold, plant the hands, walk the feet all the way back into your downward facing dog. So the feet are going to come together. Inhale your right foot up, and then this time try and stack that right hip on top of the left and bend the right knee. Finding a little bit of length that side body, opening up those hips a bit. Breathe, take another inhale. Exhale, let's lower that right foot down. Inhale, left side, left foot up. Try and stack that hip and open it up. Bend the leg. Use the weight from that leg. Kind of open up to the side of the body. Nice, you guys. Take another big breath in. And use an exhale to lower that left foot down. Inhale. Exhale, dropping to the knees again, cross the ankles, have a seat. We're going to find butterfly again, except I want you guys to have a really wide or really big diamond. So the heels are going to be so far away, but you can still keep the soles of the feet together. So bring the hands to the knees again. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. If you want to fold forward, you can, or you can just stay sitting nice and tall. So a little different than the first one we did today because the feet are a bit further away or a lot further away. And just find the breath wherever you are. If you're sitting tall, if you're folding forward, I want you to close your eyes for just these last few moments. Really slow things down. Enjoy the pose. Just feel whatever's going on through the body. Awesome work, you guys. If you're folding forward, just use an inhale. Lift yourself all the way back up. You can keep that diamond shape, but we're going to lay down. So if you want to bring the hips closer to the heels a little bit, you can. But lay down however you want to gracefully get down onto your back, and then you can adjust that diamond shape that you were making with your legs. If you want to slide the heels really close to the hips, you can do that. And then just place your right hand on your belly button, your left hand on your heart. Closing the eyes again and just find that breath. Awesome work today, you guys. Feel free to stay here as long as you would like. Or you can start to bring your hands together in front of your heart. Have an awesome day, you guys. Until next time, namaste.